Hello my friends, welcome back to our blind Let's Play. It's Attorney Investigations 2, featuring Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor Path. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Story Gaming channel. Today we are starting with a logic chess! One of my favorite things to do in this game. I really do enjoy the logic chess sequences. They're all so very interesting, and they're not insanely, like, difficult in a way. If you fail it, you just lose like a little bit of life, and then you get a full timer bar. So I really like the way they're implemented because with the way this game doesn't really have checkpoints and you have to restart from your last save, it makes these a lot more enjoyable and less stressful. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this, my friends. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. It can't be helped. At times like this, I must quite quietly listen to what he has to say. Then no one tells me anything. I'm always the one being left out like an idiot. Aw, poor kid. Oh, look at those tears. Good lord. Look at that defense. I should try to answer his questions as best as I can. Considering how fragile he is, I won't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings and try to calm him down post-haste. Logic chess. Begin! Tell me what's on your mind. You have failure as a person. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is... I'm so glad I quickly clicked on this one because that is... that's just wrong. Like, seriously, that's wrong. Could you please tell me what's on your mind? I don't wanna. It's not like you listen to me anyways. I'll wait and see. What's wrong? Normally, you'd be shouting objection right about now. Wait and see. You're serious? You're really gonna listen to what I have to say? Some people just want someone else to listen. I can understand the shock you went through after all with what happened to your father. It wasn't just Pops. This morning, I lost everything. Jeez. I can't even, like, I know I'm someone who likes to look at other things to see how they play out, but I mean, that's just heartless. All the dots. Everything I have was given to me by Pops. To tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, just what am I supposed to believe in? Believe in yourself, my friend. Always be true to yourself. Yes, believe in yourself. If you can't believe in others, then at least believe in yourself. You'll need to gain experience on your own. But if you require wisdom, I can lend you a hand. Ever since I got locked up, I've been thinking, am I too incapable to be a prosecutor, huh? Incapable? Which one was it? Incapable, my friend. It's okay. I believe it's incapable. I believe incapable is the word you are looking for. Judging your own ability is not an easy task. Sebastian, little by little, you are growing. I agree. Sebastian, would you tell me your side of the story? I understand. What should I talk about? You seem to have calmed down slightly. I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the kidnappers. Now then, tell me what you heard and saw. Who kidnapped you? Do you have any idea who the kidnapper could be? Of course I don't. If I did, I would have told you already. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Okay, try another attack, yeah. Why were you tied up in your own home of all places? That's what I'd like to know. I'm the victim here. How would I know? I don't think I was supposed to wait here. I was really scared being locked up alone, you know? It looks like I did the right thing. Did your abductors happen to say anything to you? I don't really get it, but one of them said, don't blame us, blame the owner of this house. Is it the owner Blaze? The owner of this house. Wouldn't that be Blaze Debeste? Huh? But Pops? Ah, I get it. Someone who hates Pops must have taken me hostage. No, considering the situation, that seems unlikely. The connection between Blaze and the kidnappers. This could be a useful clue. Did you know their objective? Do you know what the kidnapper's objective was? What are you saying? Who else would the kidnapper want besides a ransom? I don't have enough clues. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go back through the first line and then into the third. Who kidnapped you? Try to use that clue. Blaze was behind the kidnapping. A kidnapper can easily use his own home to hold someone captive. Sebastian, you were kidnapped by your own father. Oh man, that's messed up. What? It can't be! Was he going to kill me because I was a nuisance? I don't think so. Would there be any reason for him to take your life? If his son was found dead in his own garage, Blaze would be suspected immediately. Okay, did the right thing there. I see. Then, why was I kidnapped? Because you were the prosecutor in charge. Kidnapping his own son. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be after any ransom money. Yeah, that's the thing. There must be some other reason why Blaze ordered the kidnapping. This could be a useful clue. Alright, it's the third one? Yes, it was the third one. Blaze had another objective. He's the prosecutor in charge. Kidnapping his own son in order to demand a ransom wouldn't make much sense. Yeah, you're right. Did you notice anything strange when he got kidnapped? As soon as I answered the question, they just took me away. What did they ask you? They asked you a question. Tell me what they asked you. Yes! 2 down. Why? Don't glare at me like that! I think they asked me, do you know Courtney? I see. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fall into place. Blaze and the kidnappers did not intend to kidnap you. Their objective was John Marsh. They were planning to kidnap Judge Courtney's son. So I've been talking about this, and I was talking to VinFox, who's amazing, and I thank you so much for everything, my friend. You are an incredible person who does amazing things. So thank you for everything. But I was talking to VinFox, and I began to try to formulate my theory a little bit more. And here's what I told her that I think is very possible. The president knew that he was being targeted. And when the president knew he was going to be targeted, he talked to Courtney on the roof to ask her to be the mother of John. To try to throw people off about who he was. Because John Marsh is actually the son of the president. And to try to keep his son safe, she was looking after him. Now the problem though is that Courtney ended up being the perfect person to target in terms of this case. So John Marsh is not Courtney's son. John Marsh is the president's son, and due to an unfortunate circumstance over the prosecution of the warden, he got kidnapped. And the reason why Sebastian was kidnapped is because he's a prosecutor in charge. And by getting rid of him, it throws a loop in the question of the evidence. And therefore, it's more likely that the warden is going to get off because the prosecution has misplaced some of the evidence. That still doesn't say why the president was killed, though. I mean, there's got to be something about the smuggling ring and the president. And it's quite possible that the president may have been in charge of the smuggling ring. And when Blaze went down, he had the president killed. I don't know where I'm going with the rest of this theory, but I just think that John Marsh is not Courtney's son. Their objective was John Marsh. They were planning to kidnap Judge Courtney's son in order to have Patricia Rowland declared not guilty. Judge Justine has a son, and Warden Rowland gets declared not guilty? I suspect the kidnappers mistook you for John Marsh. No, I don't think that's it. All of this was just a mistake? Wait, maybe that's why back then? Oh, that actually could be it. Because he's been hanging around Justine so often. Oh, that's... Oh, so where's John Marsh then? I didn't even think this would be a possibility, but it is possible. Did you just remember something? No, it's nothing. I'm useless anyways. Just leave me alone already. Poor guy. This is bad. He might be at his emotional limit. I must get him to tell me what he remembered and try to calm him down as well. I like the music. Based on how distressed Sebastian looks right now, it must have been quite traumatic. I'll need to help him get back on his feet. What did you remember? Just now. I didn't remember anything about Poe, that guy. Poe? Pops! He meant Pops! Oh, I chose wrong name. I should have chosen Blaze. Oh, and now you're ignoring me. You just came to laugh at me, didn't you? Yeah, I messed that one up. Gotta calm down. Seems I waited a little too long. Yeah, I know. It took me a second. I was trying to think of Poe instead of Pa. Even so, he's someone who cries easily. Whether he's feeling down or he's losing his temper, he'll be crying either way, so I won't be able to tell the difference. I should try reading emotion in what he's saying. Okay, Blaze. Would that guy happen to be Blaze? Darn it! Oh, so this is the difference between me and someone who earned his prosecutor title. I've been wanting to ask you, why did you become a prosecutor? What does it matter? I'm not fit to be a prosecutor anyways. Wait and see. So say something. You must have some reason for choosing this path, right? No, it's not like that. I wasn't anything special. I became a prosecutor for a really insignificant reason. It's not insignificant. You want to make your father happy. Wait and see. It was just a personal reason. Heh, just like you, I too became a prosecutor for a personal reason. Huh? Is that true? But you're a really successful prosecutor. I'm sure that Pops, the PIC chairman, would have been more proud of you than me. You wanted your father's approval. What kid doesn't want his father's approval? I see. So you wanted your father's approval. Uh-oh. I thought that if I became the best prosecutor, he'd be proud of me. That's why I just wanted to help out Pops as much as I could. Would you happy to be protecting your father. What? I don't have any reason to protect someone like him. Don't you want to help your father? Did you want to help out your father as much as you could? Just once. I want to be useful to Pops just this once. That way, I could help him regain his reputation. Repetition. Wrong word, buddy, but it's okay. I think you mean reputation. Or maybe it's not okay. Maybe that's what we have to use to attack. You seem to be mixing up your words again. The word you're looking for is reputation. 3 down. Huh? No one's ever told me that before. Your father, who has strayed from his path, continues to add to his crimes. Even knowing that, do you truly want things to stay the way they are? But, in that case, just what am I supposed to do? You should triumph over your father, who has treated you like a fool. You must stop Blaze before he commits another crime. I never thought of it that way. I want to triumph over Pops. Somehow, it seems he has calmed down once again. Now is my chance to ask him about Blaze's secret. I will give Sebastian the courage to stand up to his father. Where is the evidence for the trial? It seems that the evidence regarding Patricia Rowland never made it to trial. It's the duty of a prosecutor to watch over the evidence. Did you take care of it properly? That's not it. Just listen to what I have to say. Wait and see. I thought I would keep it in the safest place I knew. Ugh, what have I done? I don't have enough clues, okay. We'll come back to this in a minute. What's Blaze and Patricia's connection? Was there some connection between your father and Patricia Rowland? I'm sorry. I don't really know. Every tiny bit helps. Can you remember anything at all? I think sometimes we would interact with each other during work, but... Was there something else? But, is there something else on your mind? Apparently, Pops is the one who recommended Rowland to be the warden. Oh, was there a reason for Blaze to recommend her? Were they dating? Probably because, unlike me, Pops actually cares about her. Wait and see. Well, Pops has known her since he first became the chief prosecutor after all. What was he like when he was the chief prosecutor? Oh, Pops was amazing. He looked over every single piece of evidence that went through the prosecutor's office. He looked over every single piece of evidence. This could be a major clue. Alright, talk or I'll charge you. Oh, I don't want to say that! Now, why don't you tell me about Blaze's secret? If you continue to protect your father like this, you'll be charged as an accomplice, you know. Eek! Don't be so mean, Mr. Edgeworth! I already said I'd tell you that there's no reason to threaten me. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I hate you! I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you deserve that one, Edgeworth. He's been heavily traumatized. I should refrain from making pointless remarks. I just thought this was one of those instances where you have to go down all the lines of dialogue. I did not read this until after I clicked on it. Wait and see? Here we go. Okay, I suppose I should lend him a hand. Did you get the evidence to Blaze? The place you thought would be the safest. Would that have been in Blaze Debeste's hands? What? He told me that would be safer if he took care of the evidence. I'm sorry, but he has betrayed your trust in the worst way possible. Pops, why would he want to hide the evidence? Jesus. Blaze's objective was to have Warden Rowland found not guilty by obscuring the truth. Sebastian, You were used by your father. Four down. It's possible that Blaze Debeste has the evidence with him. Furthermore, we still have no idea where John is. I must return to my investigation post-haste. However... This is all my fault! What am I gonna do now? Seeing him like this, I can't just leave him be. He is still suffering in the gap between his ideal and reality. He will never move on until he figures out how to live his own life. Sebastian is about to face the greatest trial. Perhaps this is his fate. I shall give him the push forward that he needs. What are you going to do now? What do you plan to do from here on? But first, I'm returning to this red jacket. I'm not fit to wear it. Clothes fake the man. I think that's what Pops used to say. He knew all along I was a fake. It's clothes make the man. It's not fake. The saying is clothes make the man. You are what you wear. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've learned something new yet again. Yes. All you have to do now is become a prosecutor who is fit to wear that jacket. Yeah, I'll do my best. That way, no one will ever make fun of me again. Geez, some of these responsibles are just harsh. But how can I get people to accept me? What do? I don't know what to do. I don't have enough clues. Oh, really? All that and I don't have enough clues? Alright, well, you walk the same path as your father. Will you continue to ignore the truth just like your father? Please, stop it already. I don't want your party. Just leave me alone. I think you mean pity. I believe pity is the word you're looking for. Oh, really? I also have my own reasons for wanting to speak with you. There was a time when I too did not seek the truth and continued to run away from it. However, thanks to a certain friend, I was able to realize my mistake. That's nice. You're lucky, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't have anyone like that. I will show you the way. My young Padawan. If you have the courage to stand up, I will show you the way. What? Only if you have the will for it, though. I don't want to be like Pops. So, he wants to surpass his own father. I understand his feelings clearly now. Will you continue to be a prosecutor? Do you still intend to continue as a prosecutor? I don't really know. It's not like I became a prosecutor on my own. Because of that, do I even have the right to continue being a prosecutor? Decide for yourself. Always be true to yourself. Whether or not you continue as a prosecutor is something that you must decide for yourself. Wah! Only you can determine your path in life. I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. Because if I give up now, I know I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. So he wants to continue to live as a prosecutor. I shall keep his will in mind. Sebastian says that he wants to surpass his father and continue to be a prosecutor. In other words, he wants to be a different prosecutor from his father. It's the first answer he's arrived at on his own. I'm sure if he has the will, he'll find his way. What do you plan to do? Okay, so I can jump through this. Answer the same responses. I'll wait and see. For goodness sake, don't you remember your own words? Perhaps his own will can show him the way. You don't want to be like your father. As a prosecutor, didn't you want to walk a different path from your father? Certainly, the path you have chosen is not an easy one. Nevertheless, you still chose to live a life as a prosecutor. In that case, it should be clear to you what you need to do. Bam! I still question how I live my life to this day. But you, Sebastian, have found your own answer. So believe in yourself, Prosecutor Debeste. He was mistaken for John and kidnapped by Blaze's underlings. And after his father stole his evidence, he lost his confidence as a prosecutor. The emotions he is going through must be more painful than anything I could imagine. This is good stuff. It's taken longer than I thought, but with that, it's checkmate. Logic test complete. Darn it! He dashed out of here at full speed. It seems as if there's one thing he's the best at, it's running away. No, don't do that. Believe in him. I never gotta check the bicycle. April 6th, 1:15 p.m. outside the Grand Tower, Town Plaza. Curses. We're running out of time. We should check in with Mr. Shields. I'd also like to know what the situation is like on their end. But Mr. Debeste ran off again. We'll just give them the new information we discovered. Francisco will take his place. I wonder if that's going to be enough. It can't be helped. Since he ran away, there's nothing more we can do. Damn, I guess I'll just say it again. If there's no murder weapon, can't prove the defendant is guilty. Just because we don't have the murder weapon doesn't mean the defendant is innocent. It seems you wish to taste the sting of my whip. Yeah! Mr. Attorney, this trial, how much longer will it take? Because it feels like it hasn't gone anywhere at all for a good while now. Well, sorry. You know that stubborn prosecutor over there just doesn't seem to understand. Until I am satisfied. This whip will lash out at you as many times as I see fit. By now, it's probably whipped me once for every year I've been alive. Miles, what's taking you so long? I mean, it's only about, I can only take so much before I'm just gonna start collapsing on the stand here. Even though we're just stalling for time, Uncle Ray can't keep this up much longer. Whoops, excuse me, phone call. Do you mind if I take this? I will allow it. Oh my gosh. Imagine a phone going off in a courtroom. The judge would lose their mind. Like, excuse me? How dare you have your phones on? Like, is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Mr. Shields. Oh, Miles, it's you. I don't know how I'm clapping like this while holding the phone in my hand, but I'm a talented man. Okay, what can I say? How's it going over there? We found Sebastian. Oh, and the knife and chisel? It seems he handed the evidence over to Blaze Debeste. It's very likely that Blaze knows the whereabouts of the murder weapon. Ex-chairman Debeste? Yeah, but why would Blaze? That I don't know yet. However, there may be some hidden connection between Patricia Rowland and Blaze. I gotcha. In that case, I'll issue a subpoena for Blaze Debeste right away. I'll grill him personally. I will continue to search for the missing evidence, and for John as well. Try to hurry it up, would ya? I mean, that girl over there is kind of crazy with the whip. We're at a wit's end over here. Feels like the verdict could be handed down at any moment. Understood. How much longer can Judge Courtney's heart hold out? I know she's in a lot of pain. I've got to hurry. So, how's the trial going? Blaze will be taking the stand. I don't know how things will turn out, though. He'll do anything, from hiding evidence to kidnapping. He really is nothing but trouble. I agree. We should probably take a look at the evidence concerning him. Okay, leave it to me. First, here's the latest evidence fresh from the scene. They're the clothes from earlier, although I'm certainly curious about them. Anything else? The case files from the IS-7 is that, if I recall, Blaze was also involved in this, right? Indeed. He was involved in destroying the evidence. For now, let's just keep this on hand. 18 years ago. Now then, is there anything else? Of course, last but not least, we got this. This is the Yatagaratsu's badge. Kay. I'm talking about things related to Blaze. Please be serious. But aren't you always going around presenting random evidence to Mr. Touche, touche. Ah, no, well, that's exactly what we do. Isn't that Sebastian? How you doing, Sebastian? Ah, what are you doing here? Whoa! Okay, it's gone. He ignored us. He came out of the Grand Tower. What was he doing in there? Let's go investigate what Mr. Debeste was up to. Yes, let us go. The hatch is open. It might be Mr. Debeste who opened it. Did Sebastian come in here? Mr. Edgeworth, over there! The safe's open. Did he come in here to open that? Let's examine it thoroughly. I could, but let's examine everything else first. Somehow we ended up finding Mr. Debeste instead. But there's still no trace of our main objective, John. Just where could they have taken him? The only way to find out is to continue to question people and gather information. And we also must search for the missing murder weapon. We came in here because we saw Mr. Debeste running out of the Grand Tower. But I wonder if there's actually anything useful in here. Sebastian must have come here because he thought there was. We have precious little time left. Let's investigate and see what we can find. To think that we would set foot back into the storeroom again. Now that you mention it, we were here just yesterday. Well, my memories were still lost back then. I didn't think about it at the time. But looking at this place, now it's like a glittering mountain of treasure. Kay, please don't touch anything in the storeroom needlessly. Kay, but more importantly, Mr. Edgeworth, something might have changed since we were here last. We'll need to closely examine every nook and cranny of the storeroom again. Something in the storeroom that has changed from before. Is there something like that? Yeah, the safe, obviously. It seems like there's something missing here, doesn't it? Yes, you're right. That gem ninja mask. I suppose it would be natural for her to remember the events that took place 2 days ago. Mr. Edgeworth, there are masks here, and on the rooftop there's a cotton candy stand. I guess what's missing is an apple bobby station and a shooting gallery. So that's what you meant. I had no need to worry. Okay, what else can we look at that is not the safe? Let's probably start from soul? Okay, let's start from the right side and work our way back to the left. It's pointless to go down to the meeting room. What important right now is the storeroom. Ah, a hidden lift along with the hidden ladder. The person who made this place must have really liked tiny things. Is something on your mind? Yes, as a great thief, I'm always on the lookout for new hiding techniques. But don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I wouldn't do something like that. Hide your fuzzy slippers. Since when have I ever had worn fuzzy slippers? Aw, don't deny it, Edgeworth. 1, 10, 100? What are you counting? The numbers on the sign in front of the statue. 1,000? 10,000? 100,000? To 2.4 million? 2.4 million ounces? Just how many pounds is that, Mr. Edgeworth? At any rate, the floor does look like it is under a lot of weight. Hey, look at this! It's a monkey we had with the top knot! This is a mascot at Global Studios. I've come across it before in a past case. I think I've also heard its name before. Monkey something monkey. I got it, Madam Monkey. Almost, Kay. You were close. Its name is Miss Monkey. Huh? Was that really what it was called? I think Madam Monkey sounds way better though. It's the money that was used in the black market auction. I hope Kay isn't tempted by it. Stealing money seems to be the popular trend for these days. Is it really an issue of trendiness? However, don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. The great thief Gyakuten won't be swept away by the current trends. Current trends? I should probably just leave it at that. The tabletop is being supported by 4 naked men. The design is quite painful to look at. But it looks like a good place to hide under during an earthquake. No matter what heavy objects fall on top of it, I'm sure it'll hold. But hiding under that table would mean being surrounded by the 4 naked men, though. A great thief always works outdoors, so I don't really use dust much. Which means I won't be the one hiding under it, it'll be you, Mr. Edgeworth. Come on now, get in, get in. I refuse. It's the transceiver Dick Killer used to contact us. This is codename Yatagatsu. Mr. Edgeworth, please respond. Over. What is it? I successfully infiltrated the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. Report your current position. I am also on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. I'm standing right next to you. What? You're here too? When did you get here? I have no idea what you're doing, but could we hurry up and resume the investigation? Temporarily join forces, eh? Haha, that doesn't sound half bad. Well then, follow me. Roger, Mr. Edgeworth. That chain was used to hide people, to keep people from opening this box, right? Yes, it is, as you see. I can't just use the rope escape tricks anymore. I need to learn chain escape tricks too. It really has become the dark age of great thieves. I suppose even thieves had their troubles. There's something inside the safe. Let's go ahead and have a look. There are some documents in here. It's just a bunch of papers and, There's a photo here too. This is a picture of... Then that's Mr. Knightley. I also noticed a chessboard, which may have the knife inside the chessboard. Who is Knightley? The president's bodyguard. Why is this picture here? And what are all these papers for? I don't know. We'll have to read the documents to find out. I'm all but certain there is a connection between Knightley and Dogen. Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now, was actually Knightley all along. That is proof enough. Tomorrow, I shall interrogate him in the warden's office. I'll get him to confess that he's one of Dogen's henchmen. That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago. You simply must retrieve it. This seems to be a report about Knightley. Not to mention, it was apparently written before Knightley was killed. Horace Knightley was murdered while he was being interrogated in the warden's office. Judging from the contents, this document was probably written by Patricia Rowland. I knew it! The question, however, is who this report was addressed to. The owner of the safe is... the conductor, Blaze Debeste. So, this proves that Miss Roland and Blaze are connected? Indeed. However, it's not just the two of them. Huh? Blaze Debeste and Patricia Roland were searching for Dogen's henchmen. Sir Dogen, that dog-living assassin. This means that there is a connection between the three of them. I wonder what it could be. I don't know, but it must be related to this case. Report on Nightly, Jack Dynamite Organizer. Report on Nightly's connection with Dogen by Patricia Roland to Blaze Debeste. Ah, there's some other stuff in here that I remember seeing. Well, let's look at that report first. I'm all but certain there is a connection between Nightly and Dogen. Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now, was actually Nightly all along. That is proof enough. Tomorrow I shall interrogate him in the warden's office. I'll get him to confess that he's one of Dogen's henchmen. And that thing he laid to rest in front of the flower bed 12 years ago, you simply must retrieve it. Okay, so that's basically him restating. Well, that's the report is what we said, you know, in the dialogue with Kay. Just want to double check things. Ah, there's some other stuff here that I remember. There's something on his finger. Let's have a closer look. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring. Don't steal it. What? I didn't do anything yet. It's Horse Nightly's. The chessboard and the ring. All of his possessions are inside this safe. So basically, all this stuff is evidence of the prison case? Correct. Then the knife and chisel and vanish might be in here too? Let's see. Mr. Knife, Mr. Chisel. They're not in there. I guess this is all just Mr. Knightley stuff. I see. Well, that's too bad. Horace Knightley is dead. Edgeworth. Well, this game isn't over yet. You hear me? Aye. However, the game is not over yet. Unless I can see it through to its end. A ring in the chessboard found inside the safe at the 51st floor storeroom. But isn't normally there's something hidden inside the chessboard? Can't seem to do anything with it. All the evidence of the prison case here, but the knife and chisel are nowhere to be found? It can't be helped. Let's climb back up to the viewing platform and exit the Grand Tower. It's about time. Climbing ladder is something I never get tired of. I think you're the only one who feels that way. Nope, I feel that way too. It's a lot of work. Let's go ahead and talk to Kay. Okay, nothing new. Let's look at logic real quick. We had 3 footprints. And cars that came through. These things don't have anything to do with each other, at least as far as I can tell. Young lady, good sir, might I interest you in some cotton candy? Oh my gosh, look who it is. There is also ice cream, if that is what you prefer. You. Shelly the Killer. Oh, look at this cute little ice cream. Looks like him. Kind of weird. Okay, that's not kind of weird. That's very weird. Where'd the cotton candy go, though? It's good to see you. Oh, well, Mr. Edgeworth. But what are you doing here in a place like this? Well, as you can see, I am selling the cotton candy. Would you care for some heavenly cotton candy, young lady? Even sweeter than death. One bite will send you straight to heaven. That's definitely not something I want to buy from Dick Killer. Well, the meaning of my message, have you understood it? I congratulate you on solving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? Have you been spying on us this whole time? Spying? Oh, heavens no. I was simply watching over you. Well disguised as a cotton candy salesman. Isn't that the exact same thing? What is this man's objective? Were you the one who murdered the president? Oh no. The contract with my client has already expired. President Huang is a bit of a celebrity in the world of assassins, you see. Over the years, many attempts in his life were made, and yet he stubbornly just lives on. He is a robust man, surrounded by flawless security. He even employs body doubles. Wait, is that the real body then? Robust, that president? Rotund seems more apt. Is it the real president that's killed then? However, it seems this time the president's security wasn't exactly flawless. Mr. Rook had only just prevented your previous assassination, but this time, I did not kill him. It is not my principle to kill needlessly. I am also grateful to Rook, a worthy adversary who was connected to me by fate. Thanks to that mod, I did not kill a target who had no value to be killed. Thanks to Rook preventing the assassination? What does he mean? My client deliberately gave me a false target. It was a betrayal most foul. Oh, he's doing something weird. I mean, that looks like an angry ice cream cone. Or is that supposed to be cotton candy? I am now searching for my client. In all likelihood, it is the same person that you are also looking for. Is he saying that his client murdered the president? Just who is this person you are referring to? I myself am not allowed to say. It would be a violation of the rules. I cannot disclose the identity of my clients. For to do so would create a problem of trust with my other clients. This is precisely why I'm personally searching for them myself. What are you going to do when you find your client? Of course, they shall be rewarded with a punishment most befitting of a traitor. What? That person? What'll happen to them? I will leave that up to your imagination. It certainly won't be anything pleasant. Oh, yes, I will tell you just one more thing. 3 days ago, Saran Dogen, he, escaped from prison. What? Exactly. What? This is not good. 3 nights passed. Dogen's solitary cell was found vacant. It was almost as if he knew I would come to pay him a visit. He visited Dogen's cell. Could it be that the person Dick Killer is searching for is... I was hoping for this. Remember when I said it would be cool if there was like an assassin battle going on? I think that's what's going on. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going. Let us both do our best in tracking down that person. So, Dick Killer and Dogen, these two assassins. This sound is... What is this sound? Mr. Edgeworth, Judge Courtney's cell phone is ringing. Really? That's your dial? Could it be John? Mr. Edgeworth, how are you doing? Is this Dogen? It sounds like they're using a voice changer. Who is this?
Someone you were searching for. The one in the red hood.
The Red Hood? Are you the person who ambushed Kay?
For the introduction, I expect no less from a prodigy prosecutor such as yourself.
Mr. Edgeworth, I want to listen on this too. Very well. I'll put it on speaker.
Well, I must say that I didn't expect the girl to get amnesia.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
But that's not all you say. Perhaps I should let you in on this, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I was the one who ordered Blaze Debeste to kill Jill Crane.
What? This must be the person the killer spoke of.
I really should thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You had no reason to thank me.
Oh, you haven't noticed? My, that's troublesome, you know. I wanted you to catch Blaze for me. So I took dear little Kay.
What?
If Kay was suspected, I knew you would investigate the case. And I was sure that the great Miles Edgeworth would be able to catch Blaze. It was all according to my plan. And you know, I get the feeling that you've had the wrong idea, so let me clear something up. Blaze Debeste wasn't the one who kidnapped Miss Courtney's son.
You. Why do you know about the kidnapping?
You and Miss Courtney are really quite alike, you know. She even came to visit you in the detention center and got all the friendly with you.
How could this person know something like that? Judge Courtney was supposed to visit me using the detective's name.
I bet you're wondering how I knew about the kidnapping, right? It's quite simple, really. It's because darling little John is in my care right now.
What? Again, what? Huh?
You seem surprised. If only I could see the look on your faces. Quickly, little Kay. You have to hurry and steal him back. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Yatagatsu's name on your first job, would you?
You even know it's my first job? Why does this person know everything in so much detail?
Well, I suppose I can't blame you for your mistake. It seems Blaze was after John as well, you see.
So, there were 2 kidnappings.
He's such a fool, you know. Kidnapping his own son instead.
Is John there with you? If he is, then I would like to hear his voice.
He's here, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, he's asleep right now.
You know, he says, you see. How many characters have we seen that have said the word you see? Like, Blaze said it, didn't he? In that case, there's no way for us to know if you really kidnapped John or not.
I suppose you don't have to believe me if you don't want to.
What is your objective? Is it to get Patricia Rowland declared not guilty?
A not guilty verdict, eh? I couldn't care less about that.
So his objective is different from Blaze's.
I think I'll keep my objective as secret for now. Well then, I must be going. I hope you enjoy yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't think you can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, that is, if you can bring me to justice. But I hardly doubt that. Boom!
I didn't say boom, but whatever. Who in the world was that? I don't know. We don't even have enough information. Darn it, we're totally clueless. Meanwhile, they seem to know everything about us. Know everything about us? Kay, you're right. Thinking about it, it is strange. How does the culprit know so much about us? It's so weird. I mean, they even know about the kidnapping. We must figure out how the culprit was able to obtain that information. I must recall. What exactly did that person know?
You and Miss Courtney are really quite alike, you know? She even came to visit you in the detention center and got all friendly with you. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Yatagatsu's name on your first job, would you?
You even know it's my first job?
You seem surprised. If only I could see the look on your faces.
That's it. By analyzing our conversation with the culprit. I figured it out, Kay. I know the source of this person's information. What? Really? In all likelihood, the person probably, This is the only way that he would have heard about our conversation in the jail cell, right? I believe it is highly likely that we have been bugged. We're bugged? If you recall what the person said.
You seem surprised. Only I could see the look on your faces.
If they couldn't see our faces, that means they weren't taking our pictures or following us. Then they must have planted a bug somewhere. On her pin. Could it be in my stuff? Was there anything they could have had a chance to bug? There must be a hint somewhere in our conversation just now. That's right. That person knew something they shouldn't have. The conversation between Judge Courtney and myself in the visitor's room. Judge Courtney. Hush. Please, have a seat. The only evidence I had with me at the time was... Where was the bug planted? I don't know the evidence that we had at the time, but somebody tells me it's probably the badge. Okay, may I see your badge? My Yatagratsu's badge? No way! Why not? Mr. Edgeworth, just because you became a great thief's assistant doesn't mean you're ready to wear this badge yet. That's not it. It's very likely that a bug was planted in it. What? In my badge? Let's take a closer look. Yatagratsu's badge, huh? I've been wondering about this for some time now. Did you inherit that badge from your predecessor too? No, there wasn't one, so I made my own. I thought so. It is rather conspicuous. I think you're just about the only thief who'd ever want to wear something like that. Hey, stop making fun of me. Okay, let's Ah, clever. Ah, this is... It seems I was right. Yatagratsu's badge Kay is always wearing. A bug was planted in it. How did you know? The person had been in contact with you. You mean when I was Dr. Conscious? Yes, that's why I thought one of your possessions might have been bugged. However, that person also overheard my conversation with Judge Courtney. Even though that conversation took place in the visitor's room with just the two of us. Ah, so you're holding on to it at that time? Exactly. All the other evidence had been taken away from me. Only the Yatagratsu's badge remained with me. So this creep's been listening in on us the whole time? Indeed. That must be how they knew all about all the information we collected. Does that mean they're also listening in on this conversation? Most likely. Hey, Buster! Kay. East Urban is for cowards. Why don't you come in here and fight us fair and square? This is why I like Kay. Whoa, what was that? The thing just explode? What was that sound just now? Ow! Huh? That's Nicole. Honestly, y'all scared the bejesus out of me. Your voice was so loud there, little missy. I was so surprised it done fell flat on my behind. I'm sorry. What were you getting so riled up for? You gotta hear this. It really grinds my gears. Yes, yes? Okay, please just leave it at that. Unless you want to make your tomorrow morning's headlines. Ah, this was close. Ah, shucks. Don't be such a stick in the mud. What's wrong with letting a girl open her heart and spill the beans? There's something wrong with Nicole. Okay, let me just say this. Nicole was involved in the first case. Then, even though she committed crimes, she was just mysteriously let out. I think she's being used by someone because she has the knowledge of technology. It's very possible. For now, I'll turn the bug off. Not the plug. I don't even know what a plug is. So, did you find the kidnappers? Miss Swift was the boy you saw being kidnapped. This boy in the photo. Nope. Ain't nothing to like. He had a more stupid looking face. Was wearing a college school uniform. I thought so. Don't call him stupid looking. Yet again, we were led astray by this woman's testimony. We will have to conduct our investigation all over again. So, we're back where we started. Are there any new leads? You know, this is a really good time to stop, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. You all are the #1 YouTube community on YouTube, and I just hope you have a wonderful, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.